Hi guys, it's the last Sunday rehearsal before we head down to Sydney for ADF. The routine's going great, we finished it last week. We're just cleaning now, getting ready to go to Sydney.
Hi guys, I'm Joel Murphy. I'm the contemporary dance teacher here at Dynamite Studios. Dynamite's been a huge part of my personal journey as a creative. I feel like just whatever I can dream up, we can make it into a reality here, and just everything, every crazy piece I've thought of, I feel like I can bring it to life. This year's piece is a little bit different. I feel like the past 2 years, it's been almost like rooted in fantasy and storytelling that way, a little bit more outside of the human experience. I feel like this year is a bit more lyrical, it's a bit more raw, and it's a bit more real. I feel like it's real emotions that just everyday people can kind of relate to. I think it was important this year to make something so real and raw because I bring that to my everyday, to teaching here at Dynamite and to my students that know me well, but I feel like to those who don't, and on the ADF stage, I feel like the last couple of years I've been in that more like commercial, contemporary sort of realm, so I feel like to switch it up, it'll be a bit of a shock, but we'll kind of show that other side to my choreography as well, to the rest of the world.
Today it is Layla Rose's birthday.
It's Layla's birthday!
Ew. Hey guys, it's our last Sunday rehearsal with the props and it's my birthday.
And it's my birthday. No. Yes, the props leave on Wednesday. And then we have what? Not much time. But it's getting done.
The rehearsals have been so much fun and it's really sad that now it's coming to an end.
Why is it
My
Boeing?
obsession. Boat.
He looks like Spider-Man.
Surfboard.
The hardest part of the creative journey for this piece was definitely incorporating the props. I think just because it was something so new, I didn't even myself know how exactly it was going to piece together. I just had the vision, but once we had the props constructed, they're a lot heavier than just using like a table or a chair or something. Props are actually pretty scary. If it fell, if one of the walls falls on someone, it's gonna actually hurt them. It's just not anything anyone had done before.
Okay, let's hope he doesn't fall off.
So basically the story of this routine, it kind of follows 3 separate leads at the start. The 3 leads tell the story in 3 very separate ways. One's like reminiscing on a lost loved ones. Then we've got Sienna, who's representing an opportunity closed off. She just can't get past it and she's kind of stuck in that little moment in time. And then Bobby's representing self-image and body image, and the stories also overlap and intertwine. And I think it's kind of true in everyday life how you can feel so alone and feel like you're going through this all by yourself without even knowing how your situation can be affecting those around you. I think this piece is a huge commentary on what especially the younger generation is going through. It's 3 kind of key markers that I think that the audience can relate to. I feel like everyone to some extent has been through that sadness or that kind of emotion, and they can kind of find themselves in one of the 3 characters. When I come up with a concept for a piece, I'd say no inspiration ever comes the same twice. Sometimes I'll hear a song first, sometimes I just have a prop or like I visualize the set or something first. Sometimes it's even a costume that'll inspire me. But for this, I kind of I saw it all at the same time. It was almost as if I directed this whole movie in my head and was just needing that perfect soundtrack to go with it. And then I found the perfect song that kind of intertwined into exactly what I was trying to portray. And the more I sort of listened to the music, the more it kind of manipulated the narrative into fitting with the lyrics, and then it just kind of pieced together, and I knew it was going to be perfect altogether.
Do you agree? Like, it lasts very long. Like, it's easy. This stuff is so hard, but like, do you know what I mean? It's slow and it's sharp and it's going to be so tight and there's no excuse. Like, it's not like intricate, like insane choreo. You just got to like smash it like 150,000%.
I think the moment for me that really felt like this is it was when it all sort of pieced together. Props. We're now starting to get costumes. We've tried on costumes. Once it kind of got to that end point where everything was finished and you could see it as a whole, I was like, yeah, I made the right choice doing this piece. Kind of maybe not a surprise, but it's always a bit down to the wire with props, costumes and stuff coming together, just because inspiration can come at any time. So I feel like as I'm choreoing, I'm even up until yesterday, I was changing the music. I was adding a new section in just to like get the emotion across. We're adding costumes on top. People can't see, we have to get rid of hands. Like things change as the choreo evolves. So I feel like to set everything in stone back 6 months ago, up until this point, I feel like it would have been changed and switched too many times to count. So I feel like just kind of that process of being flexible and kind of switching things up as we go. And luckily we've got such a great team that I can just say, can we have this prop next week for rehearsals? Or Sue, can you make me this costume today? It's just great that I can have that. And then also, yeah, we're still down to the wire. We're dyeing costumes this year with fabric dye just to get that perfect color. So it's all matching. I'll be painting some of the set. Mr. Tim's painting some of the set. So it's all still to come together, but yeah, lots of work.
We should be getting our costumes soon, but I think they're having a bit of trouble, like sorting out everything and trying to get it here on time.
Well, here I am just coming to check on what we've been cooking up, our costumes, to check that they've obviously, the colour's taken well, which it looks like it has, which is really great. So I'm just waiting now for it to dry. I think I'll take the skirts down to the studio so we can start steaming them. But a little fun fact, because you know, it wouldn't be an ADF without some kind of diabolical thing going wrong. But I look at it like this, at least it's happening now. We've got time to fix it. So our skirts that we've gotten imported, we've just realized, I was like, you know what, actually guys, let's just triple check the order, because it's weird that it's saying that it's delivered, but it's not. And that scares me a little bit. So let's just check it. And after a bit of deep diving, we've realized that the other skirts are not coming. So today's mission is to find 26 skirts that are going to go with these ones that are very like custom, uniquely made. So that's today's mission, and it would not be an event without something diabolically going wrong. But I look at it like this, that kind of makes me feel calm, because I believe that if it's going wrong now, it's not going to go wrong on the day. So I am happy it's all getting out of the way. So we're going to go and hit the shops today and see where we can find some 26 skirts that we then have to come back and dye and make sure that it fits the brief, you know?
My biggest hope for the audience after watching this at ADF is to just feel something. I want to get the point across and to get my story across to every single person sitting in that audience. If this piece can remain in people's minds for years to come as the routine they watched way back when in 2025 at ADF, that's my goal, because I have routines from when I was a child that I watched on TV, on YouTube, on the ADF stage that I still remember to this day, and probably for the rest of my life, that have inspired me or that have just stuck with me, and I want to create those moments with these dancers. Beyond any awards, any recognition, what would really make this piece a success for me is just watching them on stage and just knowing that everyone gave it their all, and then just trusting that it's all come together and it just is the vision. I feel like the moment they step on stage and we're prepared and we're killing it, I feel like that's success enough, and that's just all I can hope for, really.
We're so proud of Joel after seeing how his routine has come to life.
Everyone's worked so hard today. It's been down to the last minute, but we've pulled it together and I think it looks great.
I've had so much fun being in this team. Rehearsals have been so hard and so exciting, but I'm so grateful for this team and this opportunity. We're about to do the routine one last time for everyone, so let's give it all we got.
Yeah. But I feel like now the biggest thing that you've got to remember when we get there, the adrenaline is insanity. And we don't have as much space. So I think you've just got to work together. Now it's just like consistency, same every single time. So that then the leads can feel like confident in, because it's ultimately them that needs to carry it, right? So it's you giving them the confidence that every time you're going to be consistent. So they just know that you're going to be there for them. Wow.
I'm honestly so proud of my team this year. It's been a big one and they've all killed it. They work so hard, everyone. It's just all come together, and I really can't wait for you guys to see what we've been working so hard on.
I'm so proud of everyone, and that's the end of our rehearsals. We'll see you at ADF.
See you at ADF.
We'll see you all at ADF. Bye.